Hey, this is Yun-Chih. Today I would like to talk to you about my feeling after moving to Amsterdam for almost 1 year with my beautiful flowers. So first, this is my first time living alone. Before I always have been living in a sharing flat. Not really, but I was the school dormitory. And I always have roommates, but after moving to Amsterdam, I started to have my own room, and I felt quite a lot of different feelings in this period, especially now in quarantine. Then there's a lot of self-reflection, of course, self-absorption, self-education, but at the same time, I need to admit there's also a lot of self-destruction while encountering the loneliness. So today I would like to talk to you that how I cope with that.
Hunger can literally trigger anger. When you don't feel that good physically or mentally, it's never wrong to whip up yourself some nice, balanced meal. Anything you like. For me, I would like to get some veggies because I always feel better when I have like a balanced diet. And I would like to try different combination or try some new recipe I've never cooked before. This time I make my tortilla with taco spice. That's so nice. And so now we got a salad and a tortilla. I love the fact that actually jalapeno it really fits my standard of spicy, and I put it into my salad. It's so cool. It definitely level up my salad. And of course, sometimes I don't like to cook, so I just buy the freezing pizza. It's really nice. It comes with cheese and a lot of spinach. I like to be happy sometimes, so I also like to drink club mate, but I just found the one online shop. They just sell like almost half price cheaper when you buy the box deal. So I just order them their one box. We are students, so we want to be happy, but we also want to save money. So it's always nice to get our priorities straight. I've been taking the power of plant for granted so long until these days I started to have few flowers in my room. I just feel like while I was taking care of them, I just feel they also give me the kind of care. Okay, I'm not trying to be like like weird, but I did feel that. And because nowadays everything is going online, like we look at a screen so long, and I just feel so much better while looking at these trees.
I'm so happy I discovered this place today, that I found these beautiful trees, and I haven't been lying on the grass for so long, and it just feels so nice, and it reminded me of my childhood while I stepped on the grass with my bare feet. And I'm really happy that, because while I was being alone in my room, I usually look at my computer and screens a lot. But here I'm able to concentrate on the book that I brought it today, and to drink my club mate. And I really feel like the power of nature, really nourish and delight my daily life. So I just went back from the park today, and it feels really nice. First of all, because I don't use the phone there, so I read books, and for me it feels like a digital detox. It really calmed me down so much, because while consuming the information online, it feels like it's always your mind and your brain is always working and perceiving the information. So sometimes it can be pretty tiring and probably already overworked, but you still didn't know that. And I feel so cool after lying on the grass reading book, to really be in the fresh air, be in the forest. So I definitely recommend this experience to you.
So 1 year ago, I just had a feeling like I'm lack of the passion of life and also for my study. And I told my violin teacher. He asked me, "How long haven't you just played something for yourself?" And I thought of it these days. So I started to do something and try something that I never thought like I'm good at it. So I started singing. 只要能和你在一起。I will never tell you that I actually practicing singing until 3 a.m. that day, and I also started drawing. It's a pretty good feeling that since I'm alone, so why not explore myself and confront myself to do something that I would love to do. Yeah, because of quarantine and because I have the luxury to stay at home in this period, I got time to read a book that I borrowed from library for so long. And so the following part is I recommend the book that I've been reading these days and really like it, so I would like to recommend it to you.
So today I would like to recommend you one book I've been reading these days. It's called Wild Swans, and it's a story about 3 generations of women in China. So basically this book covers 20th century of the history in China. And as a person grew up in democratic country, of course I value democracy a lot. However, while I was reading the first part of this book, I found myself I could totally understand why people supported communism at the time, why there was a fanatic in atmosphere. But as the story went on, now I'm in the middle part of this book in a chapter Culture Revolution. Wow, this part is pretty hard. It's pretty painful to read that. But they are all real stories, so that's why I recommend this book, because it's not only about history, but all true stories. If you are a foreigner, if you are interested in Chinese society, then definitely Chinese mentality is also written a lot inside. It's being nicely portrayed in this book. If you are a person with Chinese background, then definitely you can find your heritage from this book. This book is pretty thick, it's around 600 pages, but it's worth it. And originally this is written in English. It was being translated into different languages, but I would recommend to read that in English. And in the back of the book it's saying like, it is both an important work of history and a remarkable human document. Yeah, I agree with that. I hope you will like this book.
So in the very end of my first video of this channel, I would like to play a piece for you. It's a Schubert Vals. It's a very short passage that I derived from his piece. I was really enjoying playing this piece, so I hope you will love it. And thank you for watching.